Hey guys, what's up? It's Mage Captain Gilshanks, and welcome to my first Let's Play. This is Super Mario Galaxy! Alrighty then, so I went ahead and made this file, and now it's time to awkwardly start reading the text. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Woohoo! Alright, let's get this shit started. Alright, so let me introduce myself a little bit. Like I said, I'm Mage Captain Gilshanks. If you're an avid anime watcher, you're probably gonna understand the where the fuck that name comes from. But anyway, alright, so first things first. These little things I'm collecting with the pointer here are called star bits. They're gonna be a lot more important as you go throughout the game. And I put the music so fucking loud I can't even hear myself right now. I'm just gonna try to lower that a little bit. Yep. Alright, so what do we have here? We have our first opening cutscene. And it looks like, you know, we were at the Star Festival. And now all of a sudden the place is being invaded by airships. And, I wonder who this could be. I wonder who good this. So anyway, I understand that I probably should have started off with something a little less known than a Mario game of all things to be my first Let's Play, but at the same time I gotta pick something that's somewhat known, you know, because I don't know, I guess it's just tradition. So anyway, I don't know, maybe I should just let the cutscene play out, I don't know. This is always the awkward part. I say this as if I'm so experienced with this sort of thing. But you figure, you know, you'd at least try to maybe, I don't know, evacuate the castle, not just sit there and be like, oh, I'm about to get captured yet again!
Princess Peach! You are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy! This festival's over!
I wasn't sure if I actually should have read the part where he laughs, because then it just would have been awkward. I think I'm definitely going to change the pitch on that just to make it sound more like Bowser and less like a douchebag just yelling at the top of his lungs. Alright, so once that's actually over, you want to make your way to this little pathway. You don't know how many times I've not gotten lost, but just sort of bumped into a wall or something just because it's kind of hard to see this path once it's you know, further out in the distance. Okay, so you walk around with the control stick. Wow, awkward transition much. Alright, so you walk around with the control stick, you jump with A, and the... Wow! I've never gotten hurt that early in this game before. That was hilarious. Fucking long jumped right into that. Alright, so anyway, the long jump that I was just doing, you want to hit Z on the nunchuck along with A pretty much at the same time, but with Z just a split second faster while you're running, and that's how you execute the long jump. So anyway, what's going on here is, well, as you can see, we got this fucking flying saucer thing. Where the hell does Bowser even get the funding for all this equipment? Seriously, the guy never works. All he does is try to capture princesses, and even if he were to actually succeed, which he doesn't, there's no profit-yielding sort of situation. It's not like he's ever, held her for ransom, and even if he did, it's not like Mario would have actually paid it. He just goes and rescues her. I don't understand where the fuck this guy gets all his funding from. With the Sonic the Hedgehog games, at least you can sort of draw a connection that Dr. Eggman probably has some secret family fortune, you know, of some sort, especially considering that his grandfather was a scientist as well. But here, there's just, nothing. He's just I want a spaceship! I have a spaceship! You know, it's fucking crazy. I don't know if I should change the pitch for that part, too. I might. It depends. It depends on what my future self feels like doing once we get to the editing process. I hope the quality's good. I just got this capture card. It's brand new. So I've been playing around with the different formats. I'm not sure. I hope this looks good. It's not gonna look terrific though. The only time it looks terrific is when I tried. So long, enjoy your flight. The only time it ever looks great is when I try to record an AVI, and I did that right, and I did a test video. It was 14 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so beautiful. It's like, oh, it looks like exactly as good as it would on a TV. It was terrific. And then I was like, all right, let's see how much space this takes up. 14-second video, 300 megabytes, and I was like, fuck, because I seriously wanted to go with that recording format, but I just couldn't do it. There's just no way. I just didn't want to put my computer through that kind of abuse. I knew I'd be recording like 15-minute videos, so there's just no way I was going to do that. So anyway, now that I'm done being completely sidetracked by capture card talk, we got launched to another planet. We saw a little star with a face that turned into a fucking bunny, and now he's telling us to play, so let's do that, because that's what a Let's Play is after all. So anyway, all we're doing is basically following him to this one flower patch with the other bunnies, and pretty soon we're actually going to have to play a little mini-game and catch all three of them. Alright, so thankfully I know where they are. One of them's in this pipe. If I can get up there. Okay, by the way, I should probably mention that one of the biggest issues with this game is the camera control. Sometimes it can be quite horrendous. Like right now, for example. By the way, if you want to straighten yourself out, you can use the C button to do that. It depends on what angle you are already, though sometimes it doesn't always work. But usually does. So, I think he's going to tell us that there's one in the crater, yeah. Yeah, I've played this beginning sequence way too many times, just in practice for this. So, if this isn't the crater, it's a... Get in the crater! Okay. Okay, it's not that one. I didn't think so. But there's another crater that's right near it, and that should have our second bunny. That's not a crater. That's not a crater. Where's the crater? Where's the crater? I want to find the crater! Where's the crater? Okay, it was right here, right? Jesus Christ. It's... I can't believe I'm doing this already. There's another crater, damn it! I know there's a crater! Where the fuck is the crater? Alright, never mind. I'll go for the one in the grass. There's one in the... There's the other crater. That's the one I was just in! It was right there! The crater was right there! No, that's not it! Fuck! Do I really have to record this whole thing over again? Alright, well, okay, there's another one in the grass right here. I wish they'd stop turning around so much. It'd make it a lot easier to catch. Alright, so the last one is the fucking crater one that we've still yet to find, because there's another crater. It's right by the first one that I went in twice now, and for whatever reason, this one's... Wait, is that it? That's it right there. Never mind, because there's a coin. That's how I know this is the right one. Alright, found the fucking crater. Let's do this before I fuck up any more so in video number 1. Okay, at least I caught the bunny fast enough. Wow, you caught all of us? Maybe you can help Mama. I love how I started reading that like after I already took the text off the screen. That's gonna make things really confusing when I go to the actual synchronization process. Alright, so that makes this thing appear. Duh. So what you want to do is get to this third step here, and then a backflip jump. You hold down Z while you're standing still, and you hit A, and it helps you reach heights a lot more easily. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. I'm reading this really fast because I want to make sure that I can get through the first star, at least before I have to end this video. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with this care. So yeah, the crazy-looking star thing with eyes is actually going to be our ally, and it gives us the Spin Attack! Yeah! This thing, in all seriousness, is a vital skill to have in this game, because it makes, first of all, it makes precision platforming a lot easier, because if you miss the ledge, the spin attack makes it a lot easier to get back onto the ledge, because it gives you a few extra seconds while you're in midair. You'll see what I mean as I go about it, if you don't already know. Alright, and it also helps you destroy things, as this Luma's about to tell us right here. So, bam! Anytime you see like a little crystalline structure, you want to break it with the spin attack. That's pretty much going to be a very common thing. And these things are called launch stars. When you spin into them, they usually launch you to another planet or something of the sort. Alright, so on this planet, we're actually looking for another launch star, but it's going to be broken up into 5 star chips. So we have to not break the star chips, no. We have to get the star chips and turn them into another launch star, so that's going to be all fun and good. Maybe we'll get hit by another meteor. I still can't believe I fucking did that. That's not even like a bad mess up, that's a hilarious mess up. I'm actually glad that happened. See how the spin attack... Oh, I forgot to mention, the spin attack actually, it lets you jump higher. Because once you're in midair, when you spin attack... Those are coins I'm going through. Where the fuck is the, Hang on. Don't fall in the black hole. Black holes are bad, they hurt. So don't fall in them, they suck. Alright, so now that we collected all 5 of the star chips, let's get to our launch star over here. And now that I'm already over 11 minutes in, what you want to do is, I always thought it was a waste of time to talk to this guy, but I noticed that, like, it won't let you actually progress and go to the next part unless you do. So, once you talk to him, you want to look for the... You can see how all these Goombas are kind of weird looking? You want to look for the non-weird looking one. And he's going to have a key. Get the key! Sorry. I'm playing this on my computer screen and then my screensaver just went off. Just as the key started bouncing away, so that's why I was kind of just standing still there. Alright, so... It's kind of weird. Just picking up the key actually unlocks it automatically, so you don't even have to do anything. So this is a sling star that he's transforming into, which is kind of like a launch star, it just doesn't bring you as far. On this planet, pretty much the same situation is going on. Coins replenish your health, electricity takes it away again, so we're right back to where we started. So once again, yep, pretty much the same thing on this planet. I think that's the only time in this entire game when you're going to see a gigantic Goomba like that. Okay, so I believe on the next planet is... Okay, stop jumping on his head and talk to him, douchebag. Okay. Hurry, down here! Into the pipe! So this is pretty much the end of the mission right here. I wanted to have enough time for the cutscene after this. It doesn't look like we're gonna have enough time unless I cut that early shit with me not being able to find the crater like an asshole. So... We're trying to rescue the Grand Star, which is that giant-ass star that's, you know, at the bottom there. First you want to step on all these yellow platforms and make them blue. What I usually like to do is just go around in a big-ass circle, and that's how you know that you've gotten all of them. I think that should be the last one, but just to be on the safe side, okay. And the last... Okay, yeah, he has to waste our time by talking to us, telling us to do stuff that I already told you what to do, so you don't even have to worry about it. And that makes the Grand Star appear. Why am I tempted to make a Dragon Ball GT reference? If that actually counts as a reference, then that's the most horrible reference in the history of all references. But, in any event, we got the Grand Star! Fuck yeah! So... I don't know. Okay, so this Grand Star is going to be pretty helpful to us. And, well, okay, I didn't want to say why because we're about to see it, but yeah. See this little power cord here? Every time you get a Grand Star, it's going to light it up and it's going to change colors and become brighter in accordance with the electromagnetic spectrum. Basically meaning it's going to burn hotter and light up our observatory by supplying it with star power! But not every star we collect is going to be a grand one. It's actually going to be a rare occurrence that we collect a Grand Star. Yeah, we got a star. Alright. Alright, so that was already 14.5 minutes. I will see you guys next time on Super Mario Galaxy.